Hello, and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. Rocking the Fela shirt today, honoring Fela and the Council of the Wise. We are speaking about the Council of the Wise Council today. If you are new to the show, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. What we do, as we do, how we do. We have a series of great workshops, webinars, and other services. You can just simply go to the website and holler, and we shall holler back. I should also say a few words about myself. Let me clear my throat. In case you are new to the show, we air each weekday morning, again, hella early, at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. And as we talk about the Council of, again, Wisdom, Council of the Wise, I'm thinking about just my own journey, the counsel that I've received. Man, it's been so helpful. So let me say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel Americas, author of the Pulitzer Prize nominated Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a Theory of American Literatures. I'm the board president of a great nonprofit here in Los Angeles, Crenshaw District, called The World Stage. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergrad, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English Lit from the University of California at Riverside. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, all right? I don't say that to brag or boast. I say it because people are oftentimes surprised to hear that type of background when they hear my, as they call, my deep background. I am the product of a young sister who was assaulted at age 16, and as a result of that assault, gave birth to me at age 17. So at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. It's in difficult times for the young MD at his school. Modi famously said, "How you like me now?" And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, I know other people can in their own way, in their own lane, be productive. And that's not to, of course, minimize anyone's struggle or minimize the obvious impact of structural and systemic barriers to success. And I'm just saying we still can do it anyway. So that's what that certainly is what I know, and that certainly is what inspires this show, because we got to do whatever the situation is, we have to keep moving and keep it pushing. So thanks for being with us today. Let's dive into today's topic. We're talking about the Council of the Wise, and my lady Carmen, as part of our own mastermind with our colleague Tizana, we've been talking about the Council of the Wise, really creating a council to draw from ideas, insights from people who you know, respect, or have known and respected, and be able to tap into their wisdom. At times, the people have those who are already in the ancestral realm. At times, they're people who are living, and so there's just really one plane ultimately, but being able to access that knowledge through reading, through talking, meditating, praying, etc. And it's been such a great idea that we decided to do a show right now about it. So let's talk. And so point one is you want to think about who are the people who, past and present, who inspire you, who you think are wise, who are doing what you are liking, what you are hoping to do, doing what you are aspiring to do. And that's really the first phase, and that's what Carmen suggested that we do. Carmen suggested that we do is create a list of individuals and be able to talk about why you want this person on your list, this council as part of your council. And that first step is a good step to take because it allows you to kind of see, gain insight into who you are, what you value, and what you are seeking. And it's also a tangible step to have you thinking about and doing some kind of what I'll just call due diligence to learn more about these people, right? And then point two is that you want to begin to be able to engage this wisdom. At times, if people are living, you can just reach out via email or technology or hang out and ask questions if they're so inclined, like a mentor. If they're not accessible in that way, it's just following their moves, not in a weird stalking way, but trying to understand how they did it. I'm reading right now the book by Reginald Lewis, who, as you may recall, was the brother who bought TLC Beatrice in that famous leveraged buyout in the 90s and was one of the, if not the first, black folk to run a billion-dollar company. And so I'm reading his, I'll just show you the book cover here because I'm reading it now. And so, as an example, and the book is titled "Why Should White Guys Get to Have All the Fun?" And it's really a bio slash memoir. He was writing the book when he actually died, and so the book is this blending of memoir, and then this really good reporter. I'm not sure who this person is. I didn't know them before I read this book, but they're doing a great job. Walker. Yeah, Blair S. Walker. Really doing a good job at blending a traditional journalistic approach to biography with a memoir. It's really interesting. So anyway, so this book has given me insight into his life, his approach, and, you know, inspiring guy from West Baltimore, complicated as many of us are, and, you know, we can, and as a sidebar, when we do this type of work, we don't have to take on the aspects of the individuals that we don't like or want in our own lives, and no one's going to be perfect, nor a perfect fit for you. The thing is, you try to skim what you can, give them their honor and their due, don't demonize, but also be able to recognize what you don't want for your life. You know, certainly Mr. Lewis had things about his personality and how he rode that I don't want to have in my life, but he has a whole bunch of stuff that I actually need in my life in terms of his approach to things. So anyway, so he's on my council of the wise, for example, right? So, and being able to read this book, for example, and learning about his life, his struggles, his challenges, his hard work, his boldness, his gumption, you know, it's been super helpful. And so that's what I recommend you do. Think about who could be on your council of the wise. And then as you begin to make that choice, do some research about them, learn about them. You know, I'm also reading Edward Said's Orientalism again, which is, Said is a great Palestinian journalist, scholar who's now passed. Really powerful cat who went through a lot. Oh my God. Brilliant scholar. He wrote probably the foundational book of kind of cultural studies in the realm of, which I'll get into in a different day, but he's on my list. So you want to think about who's on your list and think about how you can learn more about them, which goes right into point 3. As you are doing this work, as you identify this list, as you do this research to see who's on your council, you want to apply the lessons. You want to apply the lessons. You want to apply the lessons. That's the thing. And that's where it's a simple idea, but it's not easy. And that is where rubber meets the proverbial road, as they say, is will we do the work that those who did it before us did, right? At times we try to make shortcuts and take shortcuts, which may still work, you know, but I got Thich Nhat Hanh, for example, who also great Buddhist priest, extraordinary cat, very inspirational cat. Reverend Michael, who leads Beckwith, who leads Agape's spiritual center here in Los Angeles. I mean, other great cats and great catesses. June Jordan, Barbara Christian are on my council. So I'm saying we want to apply, in my case, I want to apply, and I am applying the examples and techniques and wisdom of those folks on my council. I encourage you to do the same. Thanks for listening. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. and watch your productivity rise. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.